I think we faded a little bit physically. That was natural, probably with the sort of the guys we had out on the pitch. And I thought our clearances became less solid, less assured, and I think that built the momentum a little bit. But it wasn't massively troubled, and that was what was frustrating. The corners are frustrating one to concede. I think the third one's a fantastic goal, great ball, great chop, and then obviously an easy finish. But like I say, we have to focus on these positives. We've got some good players coming back to fitness. You've seen some good players perform very well for that sort of 45, 55 minutes. First half, I thought we were outstanding. Unlucky not to go 3-1 up actually when Ellie Ewan had the good strike. We countered well. We was assured in our tidy up play. The boys put their body on the line. We had that compact position of strength that we then broke from and controlled a lot of the game off the ball, and I think that was evident. So it is disappointing, but it's also very encouraging in terms of it gives us a performance to build on. It shows that when our good players get 90 minutes fit, that we'll be a side to be reckoned with in the division, and obviously we just got to continue working hard. I think you saw the work over the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks within that performance, and most of the lads would be disappointed but would have known they put in a lot of effort and played well today.
Just spoke to Kevin, obviously coming back, first game since February, scoring. He said he felt confident going into the game that he was going to score. He did score. How big a play can he be for us?
Yeah, it's massive. We're a club with our resources where we are. You can't not have your best players fit. It's as simple as that. I would love to have had a pre-season with this squad that we've got, but we didn't have that. So we're actually still building various parts of our overall picture of our performance, and Nizzy's a great example of that. Scotland international at a club like this, it's important that they're fit. So he's done extremely well, delighted for him. The physio team really deserve a lot of credit as well of accelerating his comeback, and he deserved that goal for all the hard work. But at the same time, I expect him to continue to improve in terms of that performance for longer and longer as time goes on.
What are the negatives of that Ryan picked up a book in there? It's about the derby.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, obviously that's a negative, but football seems to be throwing these things at us at the moment. I thought he'd done extremely well today. Obviously, he may have raised a few eyebrows, me putting him in midfield, but I thought he filled the gaps well. He's competitive in there. He's a real athlete now physically, and he's good on the ball. So another good performance really from a player that I think showed a lot of commitment in difficult circumstances. Well, I think so. Listen, we've got options. Obviously, Jake Dorr-Hayes is out. You think Noah Kenner, to be honest, he's only really had 10, 12 games in midfield himself. He's sort of been nurtured as a centre half from Leeds. So I wanted Josh further up the pitch because I knew we needed legs around Nizzy to be able to sort of run off. I thought Ellie Ewan probably had his best game for us today in terms of the tactical trust, but also the ability to break through. So a lot of good performances. This is the challenge now for us. We've got to turn these sort of bit part performances and make them longer, and the structure, the commitment, the organisation and the quality was there, but unfortunately just not hard enough, not steely enough to not concede in the second half.
Lee, sorry. I thought there was a lot of good balls behind the Rangers defence in the first half that got Rangers defence turned and it caused a lot of problems, but that didn't happen in the second half at all, and it seemed that Hibernian were getting a lot of joy from that in the first. Are you disappointed that didn't continue?
Yeah, I think.
That a plan?
Yeah, I think so. I think they say, there's a good phrase, and my good friend Bill Bezic says it's the body is the athlete, but the mind is the means. Sorry, the mind is the athlete, the body is the means. And I just think that's it. That's the difference. It's that concentration to make solid clearances, to tidy up, you're not under the cosh as much as maybe the atmosphere makes you feel. and I just felt we just like undercooked or didn't quite get our solid clearances. Where in the first half we were punching it into the centre forwards, who were getting hold of it or flicking it on, and then we were setting. Then we had runners, and that's part of being a very good team. You know, you have to do it right all the time, and we played very well today, and still conceded 3 goals, and that's obviously something that we've got to improve.